The Mediterranean Sea has a long history of function as a crucial strategic site. In times of strife, offering access to Asia, Africa, and Europe amid persistent hostilities in the Gulf, especially as Israel battles the Mediterranean hands, has previously once more became the main focus for worldwide focus in reaction to these growing hostilities within the USS sent its most carefully guarded asset, a secret multi-billion-dollar aircraft carrier, visiting the area. This remarkable aircraft carrier, the solely unique among its kind worldwide, standing for the height of military technology and engineering, have astounded the globe, is making it abundantly evident that the United States is ready and willing to protect its interests and allies in the area's distinctive qualities and capabilities set this billion apart, concealing the aircraft carrier from other carriers in the naval arsenal of the world. What impact has this deployment made? Remarkable impact on an aircraft carrier. The nature of the continuous conflicts in. Join us as we reveal the Gulf Air cover aircraft carrier that has startled death. The USS Gerald R. carrier. The World Strike Group, with the cruisers and destroyers, have received an order to be defense in the Eastern Mediterranean. Secretary Lloyd Austin should get ready in any circumstance. This deployment exemplifies preparedness for America. Different situations, such as surveillance in possible weapon interdiction shipment data to the area. First reports show that 27 persons who live in the United States have been ruled deceased in the ongoing Israel and the Holocaust. Although some are still absent and unreported in the United States, Jerusalem's embassy keeps a careful eye on the circumstances to guarantee the security and impact on American citizens' well-being due to the crisis. Diplomatic attempts headed by State Secretary Anthony Blinken is continuing to encourage conversation and accentuate the pressing necessity for downsizing. And in the interim, the USS Gerald R. deployment is a calculating action to ease the tension in that section of the voyage of the USS Gerald R. started with a contract worth $2.7 billion in 2005, was followed by a noteworthy $1 billion agreement between Northrop Grumman and construction of ships in Newport News, Virginia. 2008 saw construction work done at the Newport's new vessel, the Huntington Anglers, constructing Virginian facilities, with a historic November keel-laying ceremonial led by Susan Ford Bales, 14th, 2009 President Gerald R. Ford's daughter, who respected the legacy of her father. The carrier's logo emerged as a result of a cooperation between the sponsor of the ship and captain, its initial commanding officer John F. Meyer. Building benchmarks were quickly attained using the carrier halfway through the structural completion process by August 2011, completing 75% of the work by November 2012, and 87% by April 2012. The well-known superstructure on the island, the flight deck of the carrier, was installed. January 26, 2013, saw the last superlift. Was implemented on May 7, 2013, signifying complete structural completion and commemorated with the time limit. 11th capsule production delays in 2013 resulted in Adelaide. The October 2013 launch date, with the naming ceremony that took place after November's building expenses had decreased by 2013 and by $122.8 billion. Testing delays in September 2015 had pushed at the April or May delivery date in 2016. Construction was 93% completed. Completion at this time, problems with 4 primary flight systems additionally postponed the ship's readiness for combat, resulting in a fresh planned delivery in November-March of $20,162,018. Saw an increase in construction costs to $1,222.7 billion. The Gerald R. the most costly warship ever constructed. The Navy's delivery was delayed by 3 months, and a new scheduled delivery date of October. The United States Gerald R. concluded its preliminary operational assessment and testing April 2017 in the wake of its first travel for builder trials in April 8 and April 14. Acceptance trials took place in May 24 and May. 262,017 shock tests were first delayed. However, on June 18, 2021, the carrier finished its initial thorough shock trial off the Florida coast. Was next. Then tests in August and July, indicating their prosperous end. This is at 2 nuclear reactors and powered by nuclear each reactor weighing more than 1,000 tons. These reactors give the vessel remarkable longevity, providing it with fuel to supply enough energy to run a whole 6 uninterruptedly. Tucked inside it sits 2 BL a 1B nuclear course reactors that produce an astounding 700 power in megawatts, comparable to an remarkable 152,000 horsepower or almost 2 million horsepower passing through its 2 enormous electric motors. Each motor is the same size as 4 stacked pickup trucks producing 1.5 times the power million horsepower. But because of its enormous size, the carrier can't move with agility, skimming the water like a competitor vehicle with a 1,100-foot-long deck in width of 260 feet and towering at a standing 245 feet tall and weighing 100,000 tons. According to the U.S. Gerald R. Ford, the largest aircraft carrier title worldwide, allowing it to accommodate multiple aircraft, WAVs, and helicopters, among other cutting-edge 5th-generation on. This aircraft carrier, fighter jets area close-range Mark 15 failing weapon system, a clear representation of superiority in anti-aircraft artillery systems, are notable for a well-earned reputation that it proudly possesses an astounding rate of fire off, releasing an incredible 4,500 minutes worth of rounds and a preliminary projectile speed attain and spectacular 3,600 feet per second in violent interactions with the fencer ranges an unceasing ballet of missiles, recalling the accuracy and speed of a laser similar to. Particularly, the U.S. Gerald R. Ford has a weapon system that looks forward. The shipboard laser laws of Lockheed Martin system, this cutting-edge system obtains powerful power from the aircraft nuclear reaction factor of the carrier, allowing for a persistent offensive against missiles and enemy aircraft at a significant distance of 3 minutes. The devastating power of a laser is enough to prevent aircraft electronics or destroyer bullets getting close to the U.S. Gerald R. Ford in situations requiring not just both the devastation and the incapacitation against enemy aircraft. The RIM 116 plays a crucial part in the carrier's powerful arsenal. The firearm system offers a visually appealing like something crafted from the realms of science fiction, housed in a magazine. 20 missiles equipped with the ability to snoop on targets at an remarkable 6-mile range while accelerating at a powerful flying speed of over 2,200 speed. Central to the U.S. Gerald R. Ford maintains its powerful airstrike form, a melodious ensemble made up of 95 ERS. In addition to this airstrike group possesses helicopters been painstakingly put together to guarantee effectiveness and readiness of the carrier throughout its missions. Most notably in waiting for the carrier to be deployed, the Pentagon made its way to the Mediterranean. Strategic improvements already made to this strong contrast with these additions included F-35, F-15, and F-16 squadrons. All of the fighters and a 10 attack aircraft which have established themselves in theft carriers' vast interior. Each of these aircraft offers its distinct strengths and capabilities of the U.S. Gerald R. Ford, jointly putting up a significant risk to potential opponents and strengthening the carrier battle capacities. One exceptional participant in this is a versatile airstrike group, the F-35 line of supersonic single-engine vehicles, and it has produced stealthy multi-role fighters, a substantial impact on contemporary air compatibilities, and is thought of as a significant advancement in aviation technology as the 5th-generation fighters, second entry U.S. assistance, and the initial operational vertical takeoff and short supersonic takeoff. The F-35's stealth fighter landing numerous outstanding characteristics that support its performance in different mission scenarios. As a crucial component of the design of the F-35 is its focus on minimal observability, modern avionics systems, and these attributes. Sensor fuse fusion give the plane a high degree of long-range planning and situational awareness. The lethality of the U.S. Air Force has made the F-35 its principal strike fighter to stifle hostile air defense missions because of its advanced. The F-35 has sensors and mission systems, a unique wingtail arrangement with two cane vertical stabilizer stealthy, and it combines a number of surfaces used for flight control, such as rudders and leading-edge flaps. Flapper and Severy horizontal movement tails the pattern off the F-35A's wingspan, and 35 is only 35 feet long, so it's fulfill the criteria for interior fitting parking of USN amphibious assault ships regions and elevators differ from the F-35C features in that bigger wing for better fuel efficiency effectiveness of the aircraft's motors aero-driven by the Whitney and Pratt of 135 enhanced turbofan with low bypass giving a powerful push, particularly when utilizing an afterburner. The prolonged usage of composites, which make up 35% of the weight of the airframe, adds to the overall durability, and stealth of the drag is eliminated by internal weapons bays from outside retailers and offer a top the Mach 1.6 speed, increases its combat range, as well as the F-35's mission systems adaptability comprise state-of-the-art sensors and aircraft electronics like the Northrop Grumman ABAE Systems APG-81 ASA radar, ASC-239 electronic warfare system, Barracuda and Martin, Lockheed AC-40 electro-optical, aiming device. These tools improve the pilot's command and situational awareness as well as controllability. One of the milestone of the F-35's notable features is its special display system mounted on a helmet. It gives flight and combat details right on the pilot's visor, making it possible for them to continue being situationally aware even when averting one's gaze from the nose of the aircraft, as well as that hence makes it easier to launch off-bright missiles, making it an essential part of F-35's stealth capabilities in combat accomplished by means of a careful design radar-absorbent substances and innova characteristics similar to the supersonic diverter inlet. Cross-section of radar has been contrasted with golf ball made of metal at specific frequencies and angles, which makes it very successful at the F-35 and F-16 are trying to avoid being noticed. Prestigious fighter aircraft, each displaying special talents that play crucial parts in contemporary air combat. The F-35 is renowned for its outstanding adaptability when transporting different air-to-surface and air-to-air weaponry both on its exterior and inside basewing stations. Versatility enables superiority in mission profiles for the F-35, encompassing close air support and stifling adversary air defenses. Using its modern avionics with sensor fusion offers a substantial degree of situational consciousness, making it a flexible tool in current air combat situations. However, the fourth-generation F-16 Warrior has merited its standing as a supreme in and of itself. The F-16 is a supersonic single-engine multi-role aircraft used for tactical fighters that has revolutionized aerial warfare with its advanced. It has the best avionics and aerodynamics. Initial application of a relaxed static stability flight control system using fly-by-wire, facilitating extraordinary agility, extremely nimble and competent 9 maneuvers. That the F-16 is capable off speeds higher than M to provide features similar to a side bubble canopy without frame-mounted joystick and a reclining pallet comfort seat, equipped with an internal Vulcan cannon of the M61 and several difficult areas for missiles, bombs, and pods. The F-16 is a highly adaptable platform made to be simple and affordable to continue employing a mixture of aluminum, titanium, and steel composite alloys. Most notably, its airframe was designed for 8,000 flights of structural life hours and 9 grams. Control. The F-16's side crop delta is present in aerodynamics. 4B vortex wing with vortex lift control points and a predetermined shape underslung air intake that blends both of these components to enhance agility and high angles at which the aircraft can attack. System of quadruple fly-by-wires that gives exact control during HG maneuvers within the F-16 cockpit, provides unparalleled visibility with a reclining seat and bubble canopy. It includes a stick and hands-on throttle, multifunctional displays and controls for the convenience of the pilot. The aircraft is equipped using a fire control radar and contemporary versions with advanced active radars with an electronically scanned array. The amiable A-10 Thunderbolt II, also called, given that the Warthog is a potent emblem of the powerful firepower of American aviation's main goal is to get close air support, providing vital air-ground forces with its cover-amazing ability of the 8 Avenger cannon capable of firing an astounding 3,900 rounds. The capabilities of this aircraft per minute to remind us of the fortitude and assistance is applied in a manner by American aviation in a similar spirit. The USS Gerald R. Ford, modern aircraft carrier, additionally stands out due to its breadth and for powerful armament. More than just stunning weaponry, the carrier has special equipment comprising a dedicated cable landing mechanism to allow helicopters. This mechanism is essential for helicopters such as the Apache, which needs to be vertical landings. It guarantees a safe touchdown on the carrier's deck, even amid difficult circumstances characterized by erratic wave activity. In addition, the USS Gerald R. Ford's outstanding design includes this large, clear deck. This design greatly improves the effectiveness and security of the two takeoffs and landings, establishing a setting that encourages safe and effective carrier's flight operations. Elevators that make lifting and bringing down airplanes and other machinery. Every elevator has a remarkable capacity, with the ability to lift loads up to 65 tons, and 3 of the carrier's. These sophisticated elevators infrastructure serves as an example of carrier's dedication to helping seamless and effective aviation operations, commending the ED-10's abilities. Thunderbolt 2 for supplying vital air assistance on the surface beneath the upper deck. A backup deck that recalls the measurements of a sizable parking facility appears and is used for as a safe haven for a variety of elite. Additionally, this space permits warplanes. The stealth's covered existence bombers, like the B-21 Raider, are prepared to carry out quick and devastating attacks against possible enemies. Additionally, the USS Gerald R. Ford profited immensely from the presence of dependable allies on its travels. The Gerald Ford Carrier Strike Group, referred to as Carrier Strike Group 12, is an powerful naval formation made up of multiple essential elements that function coexisting peacefully. At the center of the powerful carrier USS Gerald R. Ford Carrier Air Wing 8 is the Strike Group, a dynamic and varied grouping of squadrons, such as HSC Squadron Some 70 Spartans, VA 124 Baird 9 Trident Ace Bulls, UFA 2113 Black Races, Buffa 3787 Golden Warriors versus 31 Tom Lions, VRC 40 and VQ 142 Grey Wolves are the Cats. Deb and the 2 Rawhide each contribute their own collection of aircraft and skills to primarily. Their involvement is essential in improving combat preparedness and the Strike Group offerings adaptability. Essential Air USS Gerald R. Ford both offensive and supportive capabilities to increase the total power of the TAC Group. It is protected by powerful surface fighters, the Seth U.S. Normandy, U.S. Ramage, and USS Thomas Hutner and McFall together comprised an array of cruisers and destroyers outfitted with cutting-edge weapons and systems. The importance of this corresponding fleets are found in their vital part in preserving the destroyers on a carrier, cruisers, and additional surface fighters, guaranteeing that together carrier safety is paramount. They unite to create a force that displays the strength of the U.S. military and strengthens its tactical stance on the worldwide arena. In addition to these auxiliary vessels, increase the carrier's power projection and reach capabilities. They provide more firepower, reconnaissance for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance capacities, and logistical assistance for this increased operational range, gives the carrier to carry out a variety of tasks and continue to be present consistently in different areas. In addition to the fleet's presence, gives the carrier the adaptability to deal with a variety of emergencies arising from humanitarian support and relief from disasters to fight operations. It fulfills multiple missions, ability that is essential in essentially modern naval warfare. These are the carrier strike fleets group's adaptable and necessary instruments that optimize the efficacy and aircraft carrier security during their assignments. The powerful fleet's existence in the Mediterranean Sea is beneficial. Several important roles that come first among them is the steadfast backing for a truce, serving as a strong and reassuring prevention of worsening disputes outside the country's boundary, supporting regional stability. By there recently, the USS Gerald R. Ford was deployed to the Mediterranean Sea, signifies a pivotal moment in its history. Although the carrier had participated in numerous operations, of which this mission was its initially enter a hostile region, leaving the naval station on October 4, 2022, in Norfolk. The carrier started a task force initiative to carry out training and operations exercises with allies of NATO and partners in the Atlantic Sea. This strategic action highlights the carrier's crucial part in promoting peace and promoting regional stability by displaying a strong American presence that acts as a strong disincentive against additional disputes. The carrier brought it to Halifax Harbor, is located in Nova Scotia, Canada, where its first port visit took place outside of the U.S. After that, the vessel reached the waters of the United Kingdom and afterwards made a trip back to November 26. Norwich 2023's USS Gerald R. Ford set the record for sail for the first time in its entirety, working in the second and third quarters on May 3. The sixth area of accountability for the fleet carrier arrived not far from Oslo, Norway, for the May NATO exercises. During its voyage, the ship received a Norway's Crown Prince Haakon's visit. Additionally, it is planned to navigate toward 4 additional drills in the Arctic, and in June 2023 saw it arrive in the Mediterranean, mooring in Split, Croatia, to allow crew to relax. Notably, the carrier took part in exercises in the Italian Navy's naval fleet in beginning of October in the Ionian Sea 2023, reinforcing its pivotal role in international maritime security. The USS Gerald R. Ford, despite their colossal size, can be vulnerable to instability on the water due to the dynamic forces of the sea. To address this challenge, the U.S. Navy has implemented various sophisticated systems and mechanisms. Ballast system stabilizers and shock absorbers ensure the carrier maintains maximum stability during sea operations. These systems work together seamlessly to counteract the effects of rough seas and maintain a steady platform for aircraft operations. Furthermore, modern innovations like high-tech pneumatic fenders have been introduced to enhance the safety of ships, particularly while docked in port. These fenders provide vessels with the ability to detect potential threats such as storms or rough seas and to take swift measures to safeguard the ship, often by relocating to open waters, ensuring their protection and integrity. The USS Gerald R. Ford's game-changing capabilities are amplified by its accompanying fleets, underlining its pivotal role on the global stage. This extraordinary vessel, armed with advanced weaponry and a diverse fleet of aircraft, is setting new standards for military power projection. As the world watches closely, the carrier's presence reshapes the balance of power and security dynamics. It represents the United States' unwavering commitment to global peace and stability while providing a formidable deterrent to potential adversaries. This carrier showcases the nation's dedication to maintaining international security. Thanks for watching. While you are still here, click in the link on your screen to check out another of our videos. See you there, right?